Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to Chidima Talks Football. So I have a few things to say about the matches all over the weekend. And the first thing is I feel like Sunderland is gradually marking their taking up their space in the Premier League. Like these people are telling they are saying no relegation, we're not going anywhere because I've taken time to watch the three clubs that joined the Premier League this season, and you see, amongst all of them, Sunderland has been my best, followed by Leeds United. I mean, Burnley is also trying to, but I feel like Sunderland will not go relegation. They are not going back there. They're not going back there. Now, let's talk about Manchester City. See, Erling Haaland is whoever he says he is. Come on, that hat trick. Can we talk about it? Like, you see, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I am a fan of Kylian Mbappe, but at a time people started comparing Kylian Mbappe and Haaland, I got angry. Why? Because these two players are two different people. I mean, if Haaland was not born, Kylian Mbappe would have fooled us, right? It's just the way you say, if Ronaldo was not born, or if Messi was not born, Ronaldo would have fooled us and all of that. But I feel like just in the same way, in the case of Ronaldo and Messi, Ronaldo is a complete striker. He's the best striker of all time, but Messi is the greatest footballer of all time. That's how, in the case of Haaland and Kylian Mbappe, I feel like Haaland is the best of the bestest, if there's an English like that, if there's a word like that, the bestest striker in the entire world, where right now, currently, in his age range, in this season, he's the best. And Kylian Mbappe is more of a complete footballer than he is, right? But see, trust that guy. If I had this guy in my team, if I had someone win Premier League, win Champions League, win FA, win everything, Europa League, join. But then again, congratulations to Man City and Arsenal. Come on, there's some Arsenal winnings that give me joy. You see all this 1-0 to the Arsenal, it used to give me better joy. First of all, because it will take you through a roller coaster of, emotions, and then it ends in 1-0. And you know that, first of all, what that brings to the team is the fact that it gives them hunger for more. They are like, oh, this is not enough. But then to us, it's like, yo, after all these things, 3 points in the bag. And then let's talk about Liverpool. Liverpool, what is exactly the problem? 4 losses in a row right now, and it's not good for the team. The energy, they need to get themselves back, but I don't know, right? Yesterday against Manchester United, at home, at Anfield, they just handed Manchester City, United over the win. And you could see, because Manchester City United were actually hungry. You could see Cunha putting up everything he had. Amad Diallo, you see Bruno Fernandes tried a bit, and then Beumo, like that early goal was what defined that game for me, because if they had missed that chance at that early stage, I don't think they would have won that game against Liverpool. But yes, it happened, and all glory to God, right? Because I mean, their loss means my gain. I mean, I'm up there. It's lonely at the top. Lonely. Anyway, so Nottingham Forest, right? Another club that is struggling is Nottingham Forest. We a lot of losses recently, and Angie Posilogo, who left Tottenham Hotspur to come to Nottingham Forest, has been sacked. Because, I mean, you can't keep losing game back to back and not expect a sack, right? Expect it might not happen, because in the case of Ruben Amorim, it's not happening. But then again, this Premier League, but I feel like the owners of Nottingham Forest are actually the problem, because the former coach who carried you guys to the point where you are playing an European game is the one person that you put sent away because what? He was just a few points away from Champions League. But then again, I don't know who am I. And then I mean, they had some of their guys who has left, people that were sold, and then people like Olaino who are on, what do you call it, who is on injury. And so we can understand why it was like that. Then Chelsea is like my cheat code this season. I keep saying it. Chelsea is like Arsenal's cheat code this season, because Chelsea has been the one, like, first of all, they are the ones that beat Liverpool for us to give us the first. And again, they did it again this weekend. Like, I love Chelsea. God knows, Chelsea was my first club actually. I love Chelsea. Then my enemies and my neighbors at North London lost their game again. Like, when they go out of home, like when they are on away games, you see them bring out the best of the best inside of them and begin to win games. But at home, you will allow people to come to your Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and collect win and just go like that. Like that, they just handed over the win to Aston Villa. And it was just annoying. And at the same time beautiful, because this is the game of football. Surprises are just inevitable in the game of football, and I love it. And I feel like this year Arsenal has shown consistency, and I think the three people that I'm rooting for this year to win the Champions League is Arsenal, Barcelona, or Inter Milan for the Champions League, right? For Premier League, I feel like Arsenal is going to clinch it. So you could see them tightening up the lose. For instance, last season, you see them play against Fulham and lose or draw. Like they played against Fulham and Manchester United, and you see they played against Fulham and Manchester United. You see them lose those points. But this season, you see them collecting those points. And I feel like they were going to win. Arsenal needs to win the Premier League and also an FA Cup. In fact, this year, treble for our trouble. That is the assignment I'm giving Mikel Arteta and the boys. Treble for our trouble. And then be patient with Gyökeres. Gyökeres will get his goals. Like, he'll get his goals. But I feel like I still prefer Gyökeres to Isak. After watching Isak again yesterday, I say no. I love my Gyökeres. I will see you on the next one. This is Chidima Talks Football. For now, bye.